Well, good morning. It's time for our Bible devotional this morning, and we practice going over the Baptist bread. So you'll do your devotionals in the morning when you get out. Before you get dressed, sit down on the couch, do your devotional, and have a cup of coffee and have coffee and breakfast, and you'll be well fed physically and spiritually. And so on Sunday morning for Sunday school, before we start our Sunday school lesson, we start with a devotional. Today's Sunday, October 12th. What is your goal? What is your goal in life? In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. That should be your focus. During my school years, I dreaded homework, the writer says. I wanted to do as little as possible, as quick as possible. Why? So I could go out and play as much as possible. Sounds like me. I was exactly that way. Well, I didn't do homework, I don't remember, until I got to high school. Senior high English and history classes weren't my favorite either. I would go home, go to a friend's house, and spend hours working on a car or motorcycle. Same thing with me. I spent a lot of time at my neighbor's house, just visiting and having a nice friendly time. My goal was not the same as my teachers. They were not the same as my parents' aspirations for me, nor were they the Lord's for my life. I conformed enough so that I could get by, getting my way as much as possible. God's plan was not for me to be a mechanic. Now in the ministry, with great hindsight, I see that his goal for life was far different than mine. As you look back over your past, are your goals his plan? Have you surrendered to his will completely? Do you consider eternity with him a viable goal? What a sweet surrender it is when our will conforms with his. Here are some principles to keep you headed toward his goal. Glorify him in your life. Revelations 4:11. Obey him in your life. 1 Samuel 15:22. Worship him in your life. Matthew 4:10. Trust him in your life. Proverbs 3:5. Love him in your life. Matthew 22:37. Enjoy him in your life. John 15:11. These attributes will keep you heading towards God's plan for you. We should have much more foresight than a schoolboy. Life is short, eternity is long, and living for him is what really matters. And that's really true. Living for him is what really matters. And so, do you live for him? If you do, your life will count for him. If you don't, your life won't count for him. It'll count for yourself, and you'll do a lot of things that will be left here on earth when you go to heaven and won't count for all eternity. Do what matters. Do what counts for eternity. Serve God. Let's pray. Thank you now, God, for this